Hi, it's Lipstick Gal. Thank you so much for watching today. I wanted to give you an update on some of the lip products I've purchased recently, which ones I'm loving, which ones are kind of like, yeah, and some ones are like, not for me. Thanks for watching today. Thank you for being subscribed. Right after the holidays, Sephora had a bunch of holiday lip kits on sale, and then they gave me an extra 20% off, and I was like, can't help myself. So I got 3 separate kits. One of the sets that I got was a duo of Almost lipsticks from Clinique. This is kind of like their gift and purchase packaging. Normally it comes in a long, slim silver tube, but this is Black Honey. This is a shade that I used to wear in college and probably for a decade after. It's super easy, looks good on almost everybody, comfortable, nourishing. I love having this, really good. The Pink Honey, the lighter shade, lives in my purse right now. I love these lipsticks. I'm glad I got this set on sale for $7 with 20% off. Yay. All right, another set I picked up was a set of Tower 28 glosses. There were 4 in the set. I gave 1 to each of my girls. And as you can see, I've been in love with this shade right here. This is the shade XOXO. Oh my goodness, this formula is beautiful. I would love to get like a nude in this formula because it's super shiny, it's super juicy, but it's not sticky and it doesn't kind of collect and string in the corners like my least favorite thing. I will get to the point where I take the stopper out at the top.
I got my score for my test back and guess what?
What?
I got a 194 out of 203 points.
Wow.
And it's the hardest test of the year. It's a 5-page test!
Good for you, my girl. Excellent. Kids are doing distance learning and I love it when my kids are excited about school, even if they have to do it from home. So I was telling you about this. This gloss is so much fun. I would love to get one of these in a full size, but in a nude. I love it because it doesn't string and pull in the corners. It doesn't collect. It's not sticky. It's not goopy. It reapplies beautifully over itself. And it's super shiny. I love this. I kind of forgot about this purple shade. Let's just throw a little bit on right now because we can. I like that these aren't too intense in color. You can build it up. I can get this one to look a little bit more intense than it does like right here. It kind of looks more like a strawberry-y pink, but I love the feeling of these glosses. These are really good. This one here, by the way, is called Fearless. I don't know if Tower 28 designed these colors to be limited edition for their little teeny tiny try-on set, but I love these. I feel like they feel really good on the lips. And the XOXO, mwah. Another set that I got was a bunch of Kush lip balms from Milk. I have tried before the Green Dragon, which is their original one, and it looks like this. I had a half size of this and I liked it, but I didn't want to spend, what is it, $16 or $17 for a full size. I feel like the packaging is really luxe. It's heavy, it's weighty, it has magnetic closure, which always makes me kind of weak in the knees. But the minute you put that on a lip balm, I feel like I'm using the most bougie lip balm ever. I have also been enjoying the 2 tinted ones. This is Plushberry and the red one is Bubble. I love them so much for kind of like just a slight tint and comfort, but I have been burning through the one in Green Dragon. I've already used up a third of this. I've just been going through it like nobody's business. This one lives in my purse. I took it out of my purse recently, but it's gonna go back and I'm gonna leave it here. Back to my purse. I did recently do a video a couple weeks back about all drugstore lipsticks. And a couple of them are kind of like, okay, there's one that I definitely don't like. And it's the Wet n Wild Mega Last Matte Lipstick. This is the shade Wine Room. I feel like it's a really pretty shade. It's not my favorite mauve color, but it's okay. The thing that I don't like about it, there's a couple of things. One is the formula. It really tugs as I'm pulling it on, and about an hour later, my lips start to feel really dry, and then they start to flake, which I really don't like. And I'm always, like, before I put any lip product on, I have a layer of the Laneige Lip Sleeping Balm. I'll like dab off the excess before I put something on. So even with a comforting, nourishing, like hydrator underneath, this is still uncomfortable on my lips. I don't like the way that when I put it on, my whole lip moves. And then on top of that, My biggest pet peeve with these is that you can't roll it down any farther, and I have gouged the corner of this trying to get the cap back on. I know it's kind of a small thing, but it really bugs me. This is $2.99. This is a $3 lipstick. These are the Seriously Satin from e.l.f. I like the formula of this better, but it rolls all the way down. Like, I will give you like all of my love and devotion so I don't have to be like super careful and precious about how I put this back on. I don't think the packaging, they're both, you know, drugstore affordable packaging, but I love that I can roll this one all the way down and I don't have to worry. I also tried the cream formula from Wet n Wild. I like the feel of this a lot better on my lips. I have the shade here, Clothes Off, and this is one, although it looks like it would be a really, I like the shine to it, that it would be a really easy nude. I find that the tone is a little bit too, it could almost look concealer lips on me. It's not quite, but it's a little more nude than I like. I do really like this red one here. This one is called Crimson Crime. I actually have been wearing this a lot. And this one is a beautiful, sheer, comfortable red. I would be willing to hassle with the fact that it doesn't twist down all the way in the tube and I have to be careful about how I put the thing back on to use this. I feel like these two, for the shade, but for the formula and the packaging, it's not for me. I bought another one of the glass shines from Revlon. This is Nude Illuminator. I'm in love with these lipsticks so much. I love this one so much. And you can see it's kind of a more pink tone than this one here. So it makes my face look a little bit more alive. I like this one so much. I went and I bought another shade. This is Glossed Up Rose. So I now have 3 of these glass shines from Revlon. I have a bright one, a Fire and Ice one, but Nude Illuminator made me think I needed another one of these. These are so good. So good. They're less expensive at Walmart. They're in the $7-ish range, and I paid $9.99 for these guys at Walgreens. But it's where you are and what shades they have available. Another Revlon lipstick that I like is the Color Stay Satin Ink. This is the shade Silky Sienna. So it's kind of like a liquid lipstick formula. Looks like that. It starts out a little bit shiny, but give yourself 10-15 minutes and I feel like a lot of that hydration kind of sinks into the skin. And, you know, in a little bit, it ends up being, like it says, satin. What I like about this is that it's not completely budge proof. It is going to, you know, if you take a sip from a coffee cup, you are gonna leave a little bit behind, but you're not gonna leave a full lip print. I feel like this is a really comfortable formula. It doesn't dry down. It doesn't turn my lips to a desert. It doesn't start the flaking process. The other thing that I really like about it is I can actually reapply over itself. I did get a little bit of a bare patch after eating 2 meals and having multiple cups of coffee and tea and drinking from a water bottle. I had regular wear like right here in the middle of my lips. And normally if I'm wearing a liquid lipstick that dries down matte, I have to remove the whole thing because applying the wet formula over the dry formula just causes it to bunch and grab and ball up or to get really flaky. It doesn't always work well. So this one, I like that I could, you know, just apply another layer over the top, or I could wipe the whole thing off easily and my lips weren't like flaky desert dry, and then add more. And I did wear it under a mask and it didn't give me clown mouth. I like that. So I tried a couple of products from Milani. This is their Ludicrous Matte Lip Crayon and the shade is Good Side. It looks like this. I like that it is matte. Okay, here's what I like about it. Even though it is kind of blunt, I feel like I still have enough precision to line my lips and fill it in. Normally a matte lipstick, if the formula doesn't agree with my lips, in a couple of hours, it's gonna leave me dry and flaky, like this one from Wet n Wild. And I'm gonna have those little flakes of skin peeling off, and that never looks good at all. This didn't do it. Going on, it has a little bit of slip, it has a little bit of glide, which I love. And then 5 hours later, it does transfer a little bit to a coffee cup, to a fork if you're eating, you know, a meal or something, but I still had all of the color on. And my lips were not as comfortable as they were on initial application, but they weren't dry and they weren't flaky, which is the one thing I cannot abide from any matte lipstick. I want it to look matte, but to feel comforting. And this wasn't the most comforting matte lipstick, but it's not a bad lipstick. And the color, I love it. If you love a bold color, you would like Good Side. The other Milani lipstick I tried was this. This is the Color Fetish Shine lipsticks, and this is the shade Nylon. I feel like the glass shines from Revlon are a little bit shinier, but there's still a lot of decent shine in this. This feels good. I feel like it lasts color-wise, and it could be because it's a little bit deeper than the other two I have from Revlon. It lasts a little bit longer on the lips, but the shine does wear down with drinking out of a glass or a mug, you know, using a utensil when you're eating a meal, or just throughout the day, the shine does decrease, but it's super comforting, nourishing on the lips. I really like this. I would be interested to get more. I feel like if I had to decide whether I was gonna get more of the Milani or these guys, I think you already knew which way I went. I love this formula, but this is really good too. I definitely need to stop buying lip products. With all the stuff I'm talking about today, this isn't even all the new stuff I've bought. I bought some e.l.f. stuff. I bought some more drugstore stuff. It's been a struggle. I did buy 8 new red matte lipsticks from the drugstore because I'm on the hunt for the perfect red lip. So that video is coming. I haven't finished trying them all. I want to try them all, take some notes, so I can give you some real definite opinions on that. But thank you for watching. If you like lipstick videos, let me know what types are your favorite. And it doesn't have to be a lipstick. It could be a gloss, it could be a liner, it could be, you know, you get it. Any lip product. Let me know in the comments down below if there's a specific one you're looking for. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being subscribed. Have an incredible day, and I will see you again soon. Bye.